Due to changes in YouTube policies, we are creating videos in a new format. We thank you for supporting and helping us spread Guru's wisdom worldwide. Please watch the video till the end. Namaskaram. Welcome to Sadhguru Darshan YouTube channel.
In that somewhere, Krishna says, murder is not the worst sin, robbery is not the worst sin, rape is not the worst sin.
Krishna says, this is the worst sin ever.
Consciousness is not individual. Consciousness is always all-inclusive. If you're conscious, everything is included. You neither need confidence nor diffidence. According to your intellectual capabilities, you function, that's all. To the fullest limit, without any hesitation. I think somewhere along in the blue book that you have slung around your punal. In that somewhere, Krishna says, hesitation is the worst of sins. Hesitation is the worst sin. Very strange, isn't it? Murder is not the worst sin. Robbery is not the worst sin, rape is not the worst sin, hesitation is the worst sin. Because in hesitation, you don't live. Krishna is a statement of life. Krishna is not a teaching. Krishna is an affirmative statement of life. Anything that is not life, he is saying that's the worst sin, that is adharma.
Yes.
In hesitation, you don't live. Isn't it? So, don't hesitate does not mean jump into every pit that you see, okay?
Yes.
It is just that your intelligence is capable of choosing and deciding these things in a moment, whether you need to do something or not. These problems have come because you're such a exclusive character in the world. Most of it you have done unconsciously.
Yes.
A part of your exclusiveness you also created consciously because you thought that's the way to get attention from the world, by trying to be special, isn't it? Yes?
Yes.
They've always, especially in the Western cultures, right from your childhood, they're training you that you must be special. Am I special? Trying to be special is the worst of diseases because once you get this disease, there is no salvation for you. Wherever you go, you have to do something stupid to prove that you're special.
Yes.
This is not about being special. This is about being ordinary. You know, I've been telling you, the old brochures used to be like this. We used to say, Isha Yoga, ordinary to extraordinary. People thought if they come to the program, they're going to become very special. After they came, I would tell them, no, you will become more ordinary than others. Extraordinary. When there is no effort to try to make yourself special, you're simply ordinary.
Yes.
You will stand out as extraordinary. It's extraordinary. All-inclusiveness is extraordinary. It's just the way of life.
Yes.
It is not something that you thought of as special. When I say inclusion, it is not my philosophy, it is not my ideology, not something that I made up. This is the way existence is, isn't it? It is only in inclusiveness it's functioning, isn't it so?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
If you're so exclusive, why are you inhaling what I exhale? Try to breathe separately and see. You will be dead. It only in inclusiveness it's happening, isn't it? So when we talk about inclusiveness, we are not teaching you a new philosophy. We're just talking about falling back into life, the way life is, just ordinary, as it is. It's ordinary, but it's magnificent. Special and stupid, what's the point? Especially stupid.
In this video, we heard Krishna says this is the worst sin ever. It's like doing something wrong because you might miss out an important thing. If you decide to do something and make a plan, you should not hesitate when it's time to actually do it. If you hesitate, you might mess up everything you have planned. But before deciding to go to war, Krishna thought about it a lot and tried to avoid it as much as possible. He did not see this as a hesitation. Duryodhana wanted to start a fight without thinking about it. But the Pandavas and Krishna took their time to decide what to do. Once you decide to fight, you have to be brave and not hesitate. If you hesitate, it can lead to bad things happening. Imagine you are driving on a road in India where there is a traffic on both sides and no barrier in the middle. You want to pass another car and you know your car is fast enough, but there is a traffic coming towards you. If you go quickly, you will pass safely. But if you hesitate, you might get into an accident. When you are doing something, you have to focus completely on what you are doing. Sometimes you are really good at something. You don't even have to think about it. You just do it naturally. People who play sports know this feeling. If they start thinking too much or hesitate, it can go really wrong. In a story, Krishna talked to a warrior named Arjuna, who was really good at using both hands. When Arjuna was in action, he moved so fast that people could not see what he was doing. But if he hesitated or thought too much, he would not be able to do it anymore. Krishna told him this to remind him to trust his instinct and not overthink things. When I said intelligent people wonder and idiots are sure, I mean that smart people take their time to think and figure out the best choice. While foolish people rush into things without thinking, sometimes taking time to think may seem like being unsure. But it's just a different way of doing things. It's not contradictory, just a different way of looking at things. Lord Sri said, "One who performs his duties properly and renounces the fruits of his action is both a renunciant and a yogi." It is possible to become a sannyasi simply by giving up work and sacrificial fire. O son of Pandu, sannyasa is yoga because only by giving up all egoistic impulsions can one achieve yoga. For someone who has just started practicing yoga, the achievements of yoga can be achieved through action. But for those who have already achieved yoga, perfection is possible through the cessation of all activities. When all attachment to sense objects and actions ceases, all material impulsions cease. One achieves yoga, whether a person achieves exaltation or degradation through his mind depends on himself, since the mind can be his best friend or enemy. When someone does their task well and does not expect anything in return, they are both like someone who has given up worldly things and someone who practices yoga. Just giving up things alone does not make someone a renunciate. Write your opinions about this video in comment box. Like this video, share this video with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Pranam.